Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready more power.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They put Wilson in motion. Now, faking the give. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. This is Jalen Wright. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright, touchdown, Arizona. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get him behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
3-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. That is caught by Bryant. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Walter Nolan in there on the stop. It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's McCoy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Lions first down.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Results in a fourth
Out
down.
comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal.
Riley Patterson.
This one from 47 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. The Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Sticking off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 29-yard line.
On first down, a run for right. He gets free to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 14-3.
Jake Bailey sets to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Will Johnson up for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. McCord. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Ready up.
That's Harrison in motion.
Pass the 60. 19 Lions.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 35.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
McManus's kick is good. And the Cardinals going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. McCourt going to throw on first down. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's McCoy. He'll be hit as he throws this time. It's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. Now McCoy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 36-yard line.
We are through one.
3.
The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's McCoy. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds to shy of midfield. A gain there of 21. It's an Arizona first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
On the give, it's Wright. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
on the ground and back to right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Past midfield. Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over at 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. It's 2nd down.
There defensively.
They'll run with Wright. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Cardinals.
Head up. This is right. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Arizona.
A give here to Wright. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield.
Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
Throwing
and
now,
4.
McCoy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the ground, this is right. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's Harrison in motion. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
On first down, McCoy. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. There he goes again. On his horse. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 94 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Now return coming from the 7. Whoa! And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Arizona will take its first time out. Cardinals stop. They'll stop with just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And a Cardinal first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. He'll bring up second down.
Defended by Kirby Joseph.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Kruger 19. 70 range, 70 range.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6. They'll look to throw yet again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The Lions
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
48-yard line.
Now McCord. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. John Sweat there on the tackle. Here's second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's McCord. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Scotty Miller, touchdown Detroit. Extra point by Anderson is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A carry here for Wright. And he'll take this to about the 28. The veteran linebacker, Shaq Barrett, in on the tackle. Second and 7.
Picks up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They run again with Wright.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. We'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
A pickup there of 28 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
28-yard gain. First down, Cardinals.
They'll motion over Samuel.
18 Cardinal, 18.
To the ground, a first down run. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing now on third and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Jake Bailey in
The Cardinals line up for a punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is McCord. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions tack on 1 more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. No turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark at the 29.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. McCord gonna throw on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A play fake. They'll throw with McCord. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Not even a little bit. Hold on.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to him. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw in the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go.
19 tight, 19, Panther 60, Panther 79 Bronco.
Back to throw. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of
20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That one out wide for Kamara. It is 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Moreau. And the Cardinals going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
That's good for a Cardinals.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So
to the goal line and in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Christian Harris on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
That's Harrison in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Well, here down the field. Ball incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 42.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And that's going to be incomplete. They got to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Down! Liking 18!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Here's 2nd down. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. So it's a win here for the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.